This week, it's the battle of the dioramas with Sideshow and Prime 1 Studios vibing for who has the best one.
And Marvel Legends just announced a huge wave coming out. Brand new second wave of Age of Apocalypse. And I can't wait for that Build-A-Figure.
All this and more. This is the Collecting News. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting News, the show that brings you the latest and greatest from the world of collecting. With me, as always, breaking this stuff down is my hetero life mate, Seth. What is up, bro?
What's up, Jorge? Having a fantastic week. Being able to get hands-on first Marvel Legends.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
That aren't even out yet. That was
cool.
Awesome. That Ursa Major line is awesome, and if you guys haven't checked out that video, you need to go do so. Not that I'm plugging my own stuff while we're doing the Collecting News, but just saying, it's all on the same channel.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but yeah, go check that out.
We're trying to get this cranked out. It's because right after we do this video, we're going to be dropping the giveaway for the 30,000 subscriber giveaway video.
Well, the announcement
video.
video.
Announcement video to tell you guys exactly what you guys need to do to participate in that. So stay tuned for that if you're watching the show right now. Also, we just want to say thank you if you don't tune into that, but we do want to say thank you for getting us to 30,000 subscribers. So we really appreciate that.
And we also want to say thank you to our sponsor for this episode, Gatorade Zero.
Yeah, I saw you were drinking Gatorade Zero. Tell us about Gatorade Zero.
Gatorade Zero, zero sugar, all the calorie, helps replenish those electrolytes. And then on top of that, it is the official drink of toy hunters everywhere. Because I know when I get parched when I'm on the hunt, I'm like, hey, you know what I need? Some Gatorade Zero.
Or you could just drink a Zephyr Hills if you're like me and just want to order online.
Lame.
Anyway, if this is your first time on the Collecting News, we do this every week, every Wednesday, right around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing you the latest and greatest from the world of collecting. If you're into that kind of stuff, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all of the content. And this week, we got a ton of stuff. It's because last week we always pre-record the episodes, but last week we shot the episode a day early, and a ton of stuff came out right after that.
It never fails. It never fails. It's like clockwork all the time. It never fails.
Hey, but we had to do it. We had things that we were doing, so it just had to happen that way. So we'll talk about a lot of that stuff that dropped last week. We got some cool stuff that dropped this week, and we have a new first look this week at Sideshow's Hulk versus Hulkbuster. That's what we're actually going to start out with. You ready for that, bro?
All right, everybody. So with that being said...
But are you ready for it?
I am ready, but people need to slow their roll because I can already imagine everybody typing away saying, oh, Seth's going to get this, Seth's going to get this. Da, 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 da. You're wrong. Mega disappointment. I thought the statue was going to be at least way bigger than what was the.
Well, we haven't even got there. We haven't even got there yet. All right, we know you're disappointed already. It's because you've already let that cat out of the bag now.
Oh, it's part of the Avengers Assemble wave.
It's part of the Avengers Assemble wave. So let me get to the sizing. I think it's like 19.
So that's not even 6 scale.
It's not supposed to be 6 scale. It's 5th scale.
Yeah, 5th scale. That's right. Because I have the Captain America that goes with that wave.
Right, and if it was 6 scale, it would be smaller. So
I meant to say quarter scale. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, so 5th scale for this guy. 19.5 inches tall. It's going to be about 21 inches wide for this one. And it's part that said the Avengers Assemble line.
Which again, to me, doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Because if you're going to add to the Avengers Assemble line, the Hulk just needed to be separate on his own.
And they already had the Hulk separate on his own. Actually, the Hulk on his own was much more impressive, in my opinion, than this.
So then what was the point of this then?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like, okay, so if it was going to be Avengers Assemble line, you're assembling the Avengers. They should all be teamed, right? Come up with more characters to throw into that. I'm good with that. Having the Hulk versus the Hulkbuster,
it doesn't make sense.
I would have been cool with that being a standalone piece. Kind of like maybe like to me so far, their most impressive diorama has been the Hulk versus Wolverine.
Absolutely, hands down.
And I feel like this could have been part of that. Like, maybe having like Marvel dioramas like that, Marvel versus battles, kind of like what they did with remember the Marvel cards when they did that? They had the versus cards.
Yeah, the versus. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was cool. Yeah, so do some more of that. Like did that with Spiderman versus Venom. Now they're going to do the Hulk versus Hulkbuster, and you don't need to have it in scale with anything in that sense.
I mean, me personally, I think the scene that they're creating here falls a little short, in my opinion.
Why?
Because I would have liked to seen maybe Hulk in the air a little bit more.
Yeah,
and coming down on the Hulkbuster.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at this right now, and it looks like the Hulk is just beating the shit out of the Hulkbuster.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you want, I would think. But I feel like when you look at it at some angles where they take the pictures from, like this angle, right? That angle looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that angle looks cool.
It makes the Hulk look like it's higher up.
His arm, the arm that's grabbing the shoulder pad of the Hulk, it just looks weird. His arm it doesn't look like it's proportioned right, like it's being bent out of shape in a wrong way. Yeah,
and you would think, okay, so he's come like if you want to have like a powerful hit, you're not going to grab the guy like that and try to hit. You're probably going to want to hold him from behind to get more force, right?
Yeah, you're gonna. Well, I mean, like they should have had him basically jumping up a little higher. They should have had him a little higher and almost kind of like coming down, like doing like a Superman punch.
I would have liked to seen him jumping in the air with both hands like this. Like
the double hand smash. Oh, that would have been good.
That would have been pretty cool, right?
That would have been cool. Like if you had him jumping in the air, coming down like that, and then you have the Hulkbuster maybe like with a repulsor hand out to try to like an attempt of trying to block it. Yeah, that would have been way better.
I think that would have been cooler. Other things that I'm noticing with this one is that the legs on Hulkbuster seem kind of skinny. Especially like here, everything from like the waist down seems like it's from a different armor.
Yeah, he skipped leg day.
Yeah, skipped leg day. Yeah, it's definitely
it fell short. I mean, listen, don't get us wrong for all the people who are like, oh, MCU is so negative. We're not being negative. What we're doing is we're trying to state our opinions. Now, if you don't like something, whether it's a statue or a collectible or anything like that, you're going to give your opinion. I'm sure there's things out there that you guys don't like. There's cars that you don't like or magazines you don't like to read. This falls in line with that. We're just giving our opinion. It's not being negative. I like the piece. I think it's cool. There's some things that they could improve on, but it fell a little flat for me. So
yeah, I was definitely expecting a little more. There are some things about it that I think are pretty cool. I like the fact that the Hulk is extended from the base, so that's kind of neat. Almost looks like he's flying off or flying from or into the base. So I think that's cool.
Well, to me, it looks like he's just getting ready to jump, almost, not like he's
charging at him. I think not
like he's landing or anything like that.
Plus, this thing's got a huge price tag, man. $1,200.
Yeah, I'm not paying $1,200 for a fifth scale. Sorry, that Captain America cost me $360. You're almost quadrupling the price on that.
I think Hulk was somewhere around 500 because of the size.
Yeah,
but I mean, when you look at it here, like the Hulk that went with this line is a lot big. It felt a lot bigger.
It is.
I remember it being very big.
And so I didn't like the portrait on that Hulk. I actually I like the portrait, because the portrait on that Hulk, if I remember correctly, he had more of like a flat top cut hairstyle.
There was two portraits for that one because there was a swap out portrait. You had a classic one and you had one with more hair.
Okay, see, I only remember the one that was kind of like a flat cut. I like the portrait on this Hulk.
Okay.
I like the face. I like the face on that Hulk. But yeah, again, it just fell a little short for me.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the Sideshow.
If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. Which in George's world, 9 out of 10 times, I'm usually wrong.
That's not Well, yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. It's just a promo. Where's the actual? Is that the one? And there it is. Okay.
And the funny thing is, I like how they're showing the blue stealth Iron Man instead of the regular Iron Man.
Why was the blue one still available?
Yeah,
I think anyway. So here's your. This is 580 when it came out.
Yeah, so, see that pose. That pose is way better with his arms up, getting ready to smash.
And he looks bigger. Yeah, I preferred this.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer that body. That body with.
You didn't like this head.
I didn't like that head. I like the head that's on the Hulk versus Hulkbuster.
Yeah,
I like
you're
that
right.
head. I like that head a little bit better.
Because this was the other head that it had. It had the open mouth.
Yeah, and it had more of the flat top.
Yeah, this is more of a classic look.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. But, I mean, still, I think that Hulk there was pretty wild, man. And then this doesn't make me feel like they're assembling. It means like Thor is going to fly away, Captain America's looking at something else, Iron Man's over here, and then whoever's inside of the Hulkbuster is about to get his ass whipped by the Hulk.
No, see, I look at that. I look at that entirely different way. I think I agree with you that Thor's flying away. Captain America's holding his shield up to protect himself from any debris that might come flying off a Hulkbuster. And basically, if you really want to go that way, Iron Man actually ejected himself from the Hulkbuster so he doesn't get killed.
Yeah, but look at the size of Iron Man next to the Hulkbuster.
I know it's not proportionate. It's not proportionate.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
If you're going to do a Hulkbuster is like quadruple the size of Iron Man.
Yeah, at least more than double. A little more than double the size. That should have been much more massive.
Listen, Sideshow, if you're watching this, if you want to learn how to make a proper Hulkbuster, take note from Hot Toys. Just saying.
So yeah, I feel like that fell short, man. That was a little bit of a miss. All right, moving on.
Wah wah wah.
Next diorama is the out of your realm, Full Metal Alchemist from Prime One Studios. This one comes out tomorrow.
Why does it look like it's tilting back in that picture like it's going to fall?
It was just a bad start-off shot. I should have... Sometimes I got to number these a little better. The Prime One Studios, like when they release their pictures for their site.
Yeah.
I think they kind of just place them in the spot, but they're not like in any numbered order, so they kind of just like click through.
No.
But anyway, this is Edward and Alphonse from the TV show series. I don't know if have you ever seen Full Metal Alchemist?
No, but this is one that they showed during the showcase.
Right, this is. Yes, and they've been pretty prompt on releasing a lot of the stuff that they showed at the showcase. I mean, for pre-order anyway, So, really cool. You get 3 different portraits for it. They still haven't released the price on it though. But you get 3 different portraits for Edward. You get 2 swap out hands for Alphonse. And you get the spear, or he has his hands out doing his thing. You got light up features on it. It's a 1/6 scale, so it's not going to be massively huge, but it's still going to have a good size to it. And this one comes out tomorrow. So there are a lot of swap out hands. You definitely get a lot of swap outs for Edward, which is cool. A lot of cool options.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I know it's not your cup of tea. You're not into anime. I mean, this one here, in all honesty, I haven't even seen the entire anime. It's because I thought that it was very cool, but it has these like jokes that they throw in there, like little like funny moments, and it always throws me off when that happens.
Yeah, it doesn't blend in. It doesn't blend right.
It feels forced sometimes to me. So I have a hard time getting past stuff like that. But otherwise, like every time I saw a battle scene, and I thought the anime was actually really cool. And I think that looking at the faces and all that, and the way they designed it, they knocked it out of the park as far as the
base.
look.
The base looks cool.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice job. They look like the characters, so I think for that, great work. I'm just interested to see what this is going to cost at 1/6 scale. I'm curious if it's going to be under $1,000 or what. I'm hoping it's going to be for guys who like this.
Well, hopefully it's cheaper than the Hulk versus Hulkbuster.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be less expensive.
Especially if you're saying that 6 scale.
Yeah, I would probably put this in the range of maybe like 700 or 800.
I was going to say like 7 to 8.
Yeah, that's probably where I would price it at. But very cool. All right. Now, next one, as far as like new reveals or new like teases, is probably the most excited I got this week. Is that Pure Arts is finally making an Edward Kenway Assassin's Creed statue. I've been asking for this from them ever since they released the first one, and every time I saw them, I'm like, when's Edward Kenway coming? And then they were like, we need to work out the licensing. Well, it looks like they finally got it worked out.
Well, see, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. If they have the licenses to all the other Assassin's Creed games, why wouldn't you have the license to this?
Maybe they release it by
title?
By title. It's possible. My guess is that Assassin's Creed or it's Eidos, I think, is the one that runs that. I forgot who it is. Sorry, Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
I don't know why I said Eidos. Ubisoft. I think probably what happened, what Ubisoft said is like, okay, you can do one of our more popular characters, like say like Ezio or Altair, but in order to do those, you got to do some of the characters from our newer game as well. So they wanted those to be. Because I couldn't understand why they did the character from the latest one, from the Viking game, so soon. It's because they even announced that before the game actually released. So I was wondering, where they're going with that. I think that character's cool.
Maybe they were just trying to build some hype around the game.
Maybe. But still, I think this is neat. Now, one thing about that I'm seeing in this tease here is that, from the looks of it anyway, it's probably the first one that we're going to see that's posed differently than the others. Because all the others show the character kind of walking forward, and they have like the animus forming around them, and the background is usually pretty elaborate.
Yeah,
this one here,
like he's possibly leaning on like a cannon or something.
Yeah, like on the I'm thinking that he's gonna be leaning like on the bow of the ship or something, or like on the edge of the ship.
Like the Captain Morgan, he's gonna have like one leg up
Captain
and
Morgan
one leg
pose.
The Captain Morgan.
That's what I'm thinking it may be. But it looks like he's kind of crouched a little bit because he's got his arm on his knee. So I don't know, So it really, the one to beat in my opinion is gonna be that McFarlane Edward Kenway, which is by far the definitive statue for that character in my opinion. It's great. But still very excited that they're finally coming out with this statue. So super hyped about that.
George needs to make some room.
Yeah, right. Need to figure out where I'm going to put that. And then you didn't bring this up to me, but I figured you might be interested in this one though. So Suicide Squad, first look from the McFarlane Toys line.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know about it. Maybe not looking at it bigger now. I don't know about especially.
I think the only cool one out of them is the shark.
Yeah, but the teeth though. The King Shark looks weird. The teeth.
And then you got the guy who John Cena's playing all the way on the left.
On the left, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah. Who's the polka dot guy?
I have no idea. These are all new new characters.
Yeah. Well, figured I'd show you anyway since you missed out. Maybe some other people were into it. I think, in my opinion, Harley Quinn is probably the best looking one of the bunch. Maybe whoever this guy is.
I like the shark.
You like the shark?
He's like in the back. He's like, "Hi guys."
Yeah, that would be you if we were the team, right?
Yeah. Hi guys.
You got shorts on.
Yeah, that's me. He's got a little bit of a belly. His belly's hanging out.
I think if they made the teeth a little bit more menacing, it would look better. Like, some teeth coming out from the top or something.
Yeah. Okay. It's like I feel like, hey guys, my name's Gil.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I figured I'd show you anyway.
I wonder. Well, yeah, it's good. I mean, I know they make, not every McFarlane line they put out has like a Build-A-Figure with it, but I'm wondering if they'll do one with that.
All right, Hidden Stores is the Villains Wave from Marvel Legends.
Yep, is the Villains Wave. They dropped yesterday at Target, so I was able to get my hands on a few. I won't tell you which few. You'll just have to tune into Friday's Hunt video to find out. But yeah, I was super excited about that.
Why do they show Doctor Doom twice, or is that just?
Oh, so they're So that's actually how surprisingly enough, that's how the case comes packed.
Oh, the box.
So there's one one of each figure, and there's 2 Doctor Dooms per case.
Per case.
So that's what they're referencing. Well, that's the picture I got you. So they're referencing in case anybody's curious about what comes in the case. They know for reference if they're trying to track them down.
Cool. The Build-A-Figure actually looks pretty dope.
Yeah, the Eczema one looks pretty cool. It'll be really cool to compare that to the Ursa Major.
The Ursa Major.
Yeah.
Dope. So that's hitting stores.
I'm gonna name drop Ursa Major until I'm blue in the face.
Also this week, Lego revealed their
awesome.
chamber, the meditation chamber for Vader.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought this is really cool. I like that you got the TV screen there in the back.
Yeah.
The screen monitor. That's pretty neat.
You know what would be cool though if they give Vader, if you could take Vader's helmet off and you have the unmasked portrait.
I think they do. I think they have it that way. Or
I was about to say that would be cool.
It's $69, 663 pieces. It's actually already available. It dropped for pre-order I think yesterday.
You know what I can promise you though?
What's up?
I bet you it's a lot easier to build than that Ecto one.
Yeah, I think it probably is. Well, I mean, it's got like a third of the pieces, so it should, right? I mean,
hey, it's not a Technic.
And it's cool. Maybe when we go on a hunt this week, we might find it.
Yeah, maybe we might find it at the Lego store.
Marvel Legends dropped a new Spider-Man 2099.
Yes, so this is from the Spider-Man cartoon. This is the retro wave that they've been re-releasing pieces here and there. So they announced the Spider-Man 2099, which is really cool. So I like the paint and the coloring on that. I wish it would have came with maybe another accessory or two, other than the swap out hands and the web wings. But still pretty cool. And I always like that retro packaging. So that's just from the 90s. That's from the 90s cartoon. So that's that's
already sold out on Hasbro's site.
Yes, it is.
$22.99, but you probably get it at Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, you could probably pick it up at Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah.
Right. So it's cool. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the articulation on those Spider-Man figures are really good. So you can definitely get them into some good poses.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. This next one I'm more excited about, though, and a lot of them are already sold out as well. This is the Marvel Legends wave for Age of Apocalypse.
The second wave of Age of Apocalypse. So you've got Magneto, you've got what is that? The Rogue. There's Cyclops, Ice
Beast. Not Beast. Sabretooth. Shadowcat.
Yep.
Iceman. And why is he drawing the blank for me?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Legion.
Yeah, Legion. That's right, Legion.
Yeah.
But that Colossus Build-A-Figure, though, dude, that thing is freaking epic.
The Colossus Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, that thing is badass.
That thing is pretty cool. I gotta say, I've seen a lot of your Build-A-Figure things, but I think this is probably gonna be the best one for me, anyway. But I've always liked that version of Colossus. He looks cool.
Yeah. It's like a mix between like a pro wrestler and like Colossus.
He's dope. I love the bandana. Cool. Yeah. He does have the whole Lucha Libre with the mask thing going on and everything.
Yeah. But yeah, that is cool. I'm super excited that they decided to make another round of this. The
original wave had Wolverine in it.
The original wave was Weapon X with the one hand.
Right.
It was Morph.
Gambit was in that one too.
No, Wildcat, Wild Child. I'm drawing a blank. Jean Grey.
Okay.
I forgot who else, but the Build-A-Figure for that was Sugar Man.
Okay.
So
that portrait here is sick. They did a great job on that.
Yeah, they did it. They did too. Sometimes they knock it out of the park.
Jesus, that is nice. These are $22.99 per character. Her portrait's okay.
Yeah, it's just like meh.
Yeah, it's like everybody else has got, like, he's smirking. Everybody's got some kind of personality.
Yeah, the Cyclops one
just looks angry.
I like Cyclops. I like the Cyclops.
I've always been a fan of Age of Apocalypse, so it'd be cool to see these. Like, if they come out with Beast and then
that was the other one. Yeah, they came out with Dark Beast.
Dark Beast, okay.
He was in that first wave. Yeah.
Did they do up Mr. Sinister on that one?
No, they didn't do a Mr. Sinister.
So maybe they'll do Mr. Sinister. And the Magneto in this line has always been cool.
Yeah, I like
the way
that.
The helmet looks.
Yeah, they give him the alternate portrait.
Yeah, really, really good. So this is available on Hasbro Pulse already. Like I said, a lot of it's sold out. So more likely Big Bad Toy Store.
Big Bad Toy.
Yeah, none of these
or if you're looking for another place other than Big Bad Toy, you can also go to Shop Pop Online.
Oh, there you go, Shop Pop Online. All right, and then late last week, the end of the week, we had Figurama Collectors bringing us the Claymore bust line. These are 1/4 scale busts of Claire and Teresa. And then, so I have the bust for Alucard Helsing. I will say that the design on it is really nice. It's nice detail, and they don't take up a lot of space, which is cool. And they come in a real cool box. So that's dope. Each one of these busts are $225. If you buy the two busts together, you can get $50 off, and they worked out to be about $200 each.
No, that's not a bad deal.
So not bad. Yeah. So again, really, really neat that they came out with these. They're still available on their website now. So get it while you can. But I think the the Alucard Helsing sold out. I'm pretty sure. So they eventually will sell out. All right, PCS Collectibles released this. This is Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, I felt that way when I saw it. I was like, "What is this?" It's business. Like, remember that we showed the.
Yeah, we showed this. We
didn't show this. We showed the character, but it was designed by HMO Collectibles. was the
Okay.
other one.
So this is a different one.
This is a different one. Yes, the HMO collectible one was wow. You know,
Yeah, it was more pronounced. Yeah, everything was more pronounced.
Everything about it was really, really cool, man. Really nice. This one here, like, it looks so toyish.
The HMO one was like, oh, meow. This one's like, meowch.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems like it's lacking a lot. Like the outfit doesn't have much detail. You know, it looks very plain.
Not enough booty.
Yeah, not enough booty.
The booty falls very flat. It's like her back. It's like there's no butt. It's just a continuation of her back.
Yeah, you know, the cat not feeling the way the cat looks.
The cat's like, oh, I'm all nimbly and bibbly. I'm going after the ball. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. $550. They have an exclusive versions that come with the art print. You know, and then otherwise you can just buy it without the art print, same price. So if you're gonna get it, get the one with the art print. But I don't know, man. I would have just, you know, save up your money, and if you really want a Felicia statue, go for the HMO Collectibles one. But I feel like that one is just out of this world better.
Yeah.
And not much more expensive than this one, because I think the HMO Collectibles was right around $700. So you're going to spend $150 more, you know, and you'll get something that you'll probably be a lot happier with.
Absolutely.
So kind of a letdown here. $550. All right. Hot Toys re-released the War Machine.
Woke up this morning to a reissue of the War Machine Mark 1.
What'd you think about that, man?
To me, this just shows that that Hot Toys has nothing good on the horizon.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I get it. You know, they're reissuing stuff, which is fantastic for people who missed out on it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but again, it's like come up with something new.
Mm.
You know what I would have liked to see. Because sometimes I like the solo figures, and I don't know if this guy, if they think this guy is, you know, if this guy's worthy of getting his own Hot Toy. I would have liked to seen a Justin Hammer Hot Toy.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I would have liked to see, you know, if they're going to make anything from Iron Man 2, I would like to see you know, a Justin Hammer, or a character that hasn't been released yet, because, you know, they've already done the Mark, you know, they've already are reissuing this. They're already reissuing the Mark V.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they already reissued Whiplash.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say they reissued Whiplash.
Yeah,
so
it's like they already
kind of figured you would see this coming, you know?
Yeah. So it's like I mean, don't get me wrong. That's the best War Machine out there. In my opinion.
Pretty badass.
I have that War Machine. He's sitting right there. He's sitting right there. I love it. But just, you know, again, it's like, you know, I rather see them come out with newer characters than just keep reissuing old stuff. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I'm excited for the people that, again, missed out on this on the first go around, or if you're a new Hot Toy collector and you're new into collecting Hot Toys and you don't want to pay those crazy
those
resale prices. You know, this is a way of you. So it's going up for it's already up for pre-order. It's $375, and then it'll be available July of 2022. Yeah. So.
Wow, that far off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think that would be much quicker, considering
they've already produced it. Why couldn't you crank it out any faster? I guess with all the restrictions and everything that are going on right now, it's, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool. I would listen, if I didn't have it, I'd be all over it right now.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
Absolutely. There's no question. I mean, I'm sitting here patiently waiting for the Mark V. So
right.
Because again, that's one that I missed out on that I want, and I'm glad they're reissuing it. But again, you know, it's cool for the people that missed out on it, but for the people that already have it, hey, let's try focusing on something new. On a
different to play the opposing side of this. Me as a collector, I'm not say devil's advocate, but me as a collector, one, if I'm a collector who hasn't already gotten the piece before, then, you know, great. I don't have to pay the crazy prices that they have on it, because this thing sells for quite a bit. I think it's like $800 almost. I think this thing sells for. So $375, awesome. But you know, on the other side, as a collector that buys a lot of these different things, like if you're a guy who collects all these Iron Man, it'd be nice to have a little bit of a breather, you know? It's because, we're paying for this stuff all the time. Like last month, Star Wars kicked my ass.
Yeah, it did.
So I mean, I would like Sometimes I would like a little bit of a breather just to marinate with the stuff that I have right now, and then wait for the next big coming.
See, now if they got the stuff out, in a more timely fashion,
right.
I don't think you would feel that way.
Yeah. Well, it's the way it is now.
Yeah.
So I mean, like my IG-11 just shipped. I don't know when I'm going to see that exactly. I'm hoping to see it this week. The Iron Man, the Mandalorian helmet that I got from Hasbro, that one supposedly shipped Friday, but every time I check the tracking information, it just keeps telling me that it hasn't even left Georgia yet. I almost feel like I could have driven there and picked it up faster than it's been shipped to me. So I don't know. It's with shipping these days, you never know what's going to happen. All right.
I mean, it's cool. I'm excited for it. I hope whoever's watching gets the opportunity to pick it up. So
this dropped last week.
Back to this monstrosity,
dude. If you're gonna talk about the diorama of dioramas,
this is it.
This is it.
Yeah,
if you're a diorama collector and you love dioramas, this is the diorama, man.
Yeah, the city, the fact that the cityscape lights up, Godzilla lights up, it's freaking epic, dude.
This is okay. I wouldn't say that Godzilla vs. Kong was a great movie. It wasn't.
But this diorama is epic.
I wouldn't say that it was anything that I would buy collectibles for. It's because it was just like, okay, it was an okay movie that they put on HBO Max, great, But this has got to be the first statue I've ever seen that the statue exceeds the movie. It's like I think this is so much cooler than the movie was.
Nice.
Oh man, it is so freaking epic, man.
It is.
So we were all taking bets what this thing would cost when it came out, right?
Oh, please, pray tell.
All right, so if you're gonna be the big, let's start off from the bottom, right? If you there's 3 ways to buy this, or actually really 2 ways to buy this. If you wanted to get just Kong, Kong costs $18.99. All right, $1,899 gets you Kong, some of the buildings, and that side of the diorama. If you include or want to get Godzilla costs $1,949. So you're right around $4,000 right now for just doing that. Now, if you buy it that way, you cannot connect the bases.
What?
Yeah, they're like more like proximity. So they each have their spot, and you can put them on 2 different shelves. So I'm guessing, think about that. If you don't have the space to have the 2 connected in one, you have them on 2 different shelves, and then it looks like they're separated by this open space. Now,
that's not cool.
If you want to get it where you have everything connected, is because they do make it where they have a center section that joins the 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Then you're looking at $5,699.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
wow.
I mean, I have never seen anything more epic than this, man. This thing is cool.
No, it is. Listen, it's cool. Is it worth me pushing out almost $6,000 for? No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
This is dope, man.
It's cool, but it's not $6,000 cool.
Man, you know what this makes me want when I see this? I want them to do a diorama of like some type of Star Wars battle, and do that. Maybe like the Battle of Endor or Hoth, right? Do the Battle of Hoth like this, man, where you have a diorama with AT-ATs and all kinds of. This gives me hope that I may see something like that in my time.
It gives you hope. I'm not going to name drop, but it gives me a new hope.
But man, for real, this is very, very cool. For me, anyway, the stealer of the show that night at their new showcase.
Yeah.
And this week, the killer of all dioramas is the Godzilla vs. Kong.
There's no question that this diorama totally stole that showcase.
Oh, so cool, man! Light up features, everything.
It is. Cool. It's freaking awesome.
You know that Calvin's thinking about getting it?
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, I hope he does. If he does, I'm driving up to South Carolina to go hang out with him just to hang out and see this thing.
What would be cool, and I know it's kind of cheesy or lame to even try to incorporate on a statue. If there was a way, there was like a button or something on Godzilla, and you could press him, and he you see the lights on the back go up slowly as he's charging up.
But it does do that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't go on slowly. It all probably comes up on once.
No, it doesn't. No.
Oh, well, if it came up slowly, but then when it finally reaches the peak, the peak by the mouth, and he goes, rah, he makes the growl noise, that would be freaking awesome.
I don't think it's going to do the audio, but it does do everything else. The light up starts at the tail, and it goes all the way to the front, and then
That's
finally
cool.
lights up at the mouth. So
If it did
that's
the
cool.
audio, that would be even better.
Oh yeah, it would be cooler. Yeah, I'm sure you could probably add that in somehow. But yeah, that's cool. All right, and then rounding out the final spot for today is XM Studios Beast from the X-Men series.
Ooh, yeah, I saw this. That looks dope.
I like this one.
I like it too.
You know, the community's a little bit torn on it. I don't particularly like the portrait with the glasses. That looks kind of strange.
Beast looks like he's tearing something. He's torn. He's torn between a Sentinel hand.
But otherwise, I mean, I think it's very well detailed. I like the paint on it.
Which is kind of weird. If he's in the middle of battle, he doesn't have his glasses on.
Yeah, I don't get why the glasses would be the portrait, the swap out portrait.
Yeah, if anything, you do a swap out portrait where he's growling, and then one where he's not growling.
Maybe. No, I either way, I still would use him yelling,
Yeah.
or I don't know, or maybe have a way to have it where, I don't know, maybe one of the Sentinel fingers is not there, and you could have a different pose for one of the hands.
Yeah,
I'm sure they probably try to go over a bunch of different ways to do that. Yeah, because that portrait just looks weird.
The glasses just look weird.
Yeah.
I think after I'm done fighting the Sentinel, I'm gonna go read a good book.
Yeah. I mean, it's not one I would ever use, you know.
Yeah, but it is dope. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the blue. I like the shading of the blues and the blacks on the body.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I dig it. I think if I was still collecting X-Men, I'd probably buy it. So, yeah. So this one is $12.99 SGD or $982. You can get it at Cosmic Chase Collectibles if you can't get it directly from XM Studios. But yeah, man, it's pretty neat.
That is cool. I like it a lot.
And that's it, man. That's everything that came out last week and this week, and you know, I think we're all caught up with all that. What was your favorite piece this week?
Favorite piece, I'd probably have to go with the Age of Apocalypse Wave.
The Age of Apocalypse Wave?
And that Colossus Build-A-Figure.
And the Colossus. That is pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. But I don't think nothing could top Godzilla versus Kong for me. That thing is just sick. I mean, I'm never gonna be able to buy it, but I could still say that thing is badass.
Oh no! There goes Tokyo! Go Godzilla!
That thing was pretty freaking dope.
It was cool.
And then, I mean, once I finally do get to see the Edward Kenway, I'm sure I'm gonna love that too. But
Nah.
you know, we'll get there when we get there. So that's about it this week, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this, about all the things that came out this week, and which was your favorite piece. We're always interested to hear that. And stay tuned later on tonight for the giveaway video, the announcement video, and you guys can find out how to join into the 30,000 subscriber giveaway. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe if you want to join into the giveaway contest, and maybe you will win. Maybe you won't.
You'll never know unless you subscribe.
Unless you subscribe. Anyway, guys, thanks for everything, and until next time, keep it marvelous.
Thank you, Gatorade.